man. This is day 37, bro. Day 37 out of the 100-day stream streak. Bro, I just got this. Did not look. I always, in streams like this, I yap and I tell y'all my journey and shit. I just got done reacting to J.Cole's The Fall Off, bro. Which they saying that's his last album, bro. All I gotta say is, if that's really his last album, that shit is so fucking beautiful. If you see in this video and you have not watched my reaction to that, go watch my reaction to that. Because this is gonna be a video later on. Bro, J. Cole, bro. I just listened to that shit. I'm like, bruh, that shit was almost 2 hours long. And I was listening to it, I'm like, crazy, bruh. I'm like, that shit crazy. What's good, Will? bro said, Cole, nah, that ass, like, I reacted to that shit, my live reaction. That's my first time hearing it. Like, so you gonna see, like, that ass real reaction. There ain't no faking that shit. And I'm like, bro. I'm listening to that shit. I'm like, bro, this nigga is literally Shakespeare, my nigga. Like, but he's Shakespeare for the real niggas, bro. He ain't that fucking goofy fantasy shit. Like, that nigga is like, bro, that shit was so crazy. I'm like, damn, bro. And then the nigga saying a lot of shit that really be like, I be thinking about my life. He got that shit where you sit back and you be thinking of your life. You be like, bro, what the fuck? This nigga damn near lived the same life as me. And he telling me, like, nigga, go chase your dreams, bro. Like, that's the most beautiful part about it is, like, even through all the bullshit that you can see life was throwing this nigga, you can see no matter what, he stayed on his purpose. I think that is the most beautiful part about it, bro. Because a lot of niggas rap about, you know, a whole bunch of dumb shit, bro. Shit that has no value, you know. And it sound good. You know, it sound good. But, nigga, that shit don't mean nothing. And that nigga made something that genuinely means something. And if that genuinely is that nigga's last piece of artwork, nigga, that's one way to go out, bruh. Like, genuinely. I feel like he'd come back eventually, though. I'm not gonna cap. Like, I feel like later on down the line, you gonna hear that nigga again, for sure. But, nigga, if you never hear from him again, the way how you ended right there, bro, was worth it. That nigga, bro, that shit was the most, like, one of the best albums I've ever heard of all time. Like, genuinely. Like, I know it sounds like Glaze, but that shit was crazy as fuck. And it's crazy because I just listened to Forest Hill Drives. I just reacted to that shit. I'm thinking in my head like, man, this is his best album, blah, 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 blah. And I wanted to listen to that because I'm like, this is his best album. In my mind, that was his best album up until he dropped that shit. I'm like, yeah, bro. I knew when I was 4 songs in and this nigga wasn't missing, I was like, yeah, bro. It's raps. I was like, it's raps. We was 4 songs in, this nigga was not missing. I was like, nigga, what? But no, just hearing that shit, like listening to him. And I know I'm gonna have to go back over it again and listen to a lot of the songs to see like what he was saying. But especially when you get to look at the lyrics, because there's a lot of shit that you miss, and it's easy when you're looking at lyrics. But when you listening to it and you don't even have to look at the lyrics, nigga, you just listening to him talk, and I'm like, okay, I'm piecing this together. And I think that song "What If" at the beginning of "What If," he's talking about Kendrick. I genuinely think he is. Because the way how he's talking, like if you listen to this, like genuinely listen to that song, I'm like, he might be talking about that Kendrick and Drake shit, bro. And then it's sad because the nigga's like, bro, it ain't worth it, bro. It ain't. None of that was worth that shit, bro. I mean, what? Niggas start popping off, like, but that's not who Cole is, bro. Cole is a real nigga. Like, genuinely. And it's crazy. How is a realest nigga, bro, mixed? How does that make sense? He not even 100% nigga what you would say, but that nigga is the realest nigga. And you might have Kendrick over that nigga, genuinely. Kendrick, he dropped some crazy shit. I'm not gonna lie. That nigga Kendrick, bro. That nigga shit so deep, you gotta Google what the fuck that nigga's talking about. But this nigga J. Cole, bro, his shit, he lay that shit out for you. He makes sure you understand everything that he's talking about. He don't put that deep ass, like, he does, but he do it to where, like, nigga, you understand what I'm talking about. And that's that real shit right there. That nigga tell you straight up, like, nigga, this is what I'm talking about. You gonna understand what I'm talking about. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, then you eventually understand what I'm talking about. And bro, like just hearing that album was just like, I hope that the people who aren't watching this live stream as I'm live streaming it, I hope that when y'all watch that reaction, bro, like if you come across this video on my YouTube and you ain't never seen none of my videos and it's the only video you see, go watch my reaction to that video. Because a lot of my other reactions, I'm being funny, you know, or I'm turning up or going crazy. That album had me doing everything. Literally. Nigga, there were songs I was turning up. Nigga, I was getting my feels. And I was literally just like, shit. There are some songs where I'm just sitting here like just comprehending everything. And that shit really getting me in my feels. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, this nigga is really like talking about real life. Real life. And that shit is so hard to come across like in music nowadays, because so many people just be talking about turning up, doing this, doing that, a whole bunch of bot activities, bro. Activities that mean nothing at the end of the day. And then that nigga shows you niggas like, bro, at the end of the day, we gotta come back to reality. Like at the end of the day, you gotta come back to reality. And he telling you, there's a lot of real life problems that he talk about, and you don't even gotta be like black to feel that nigga, bro. Like, you don't even gotta be a nigga to understand what he's saying, cause it's like, nigga, there's certain shit in there that anybody, any race, women and men can go through, bro. Like, and I'm just listening to that shit. I'm like, that shit was beautiful. That 100% is J. Cole's best album. 100%. 100% his best album. I don't even think there should ever be a debate on what's his best album. Cause nigga, he purposely made that his best album. Like, nigga, J. Cole, bro. I know you'll never see this video, bro, or this live stream. It's gonna be a video on my YouTube, but man, that was the best, one of the best albums I've ever heard in my life. It's to the point, like, nigga, I'm sitting in, like, I'm not even listening to music right now, but I can still hear the nigga. Like, I can still hear him. Like, that shit crazy. That's that real nigga shit, man. But anyway, this is a super short stream because, nigga, I'm exhausted and I gotta hurry up and put that video that I'm yapping about. At this point in time, I didn't even post the video. So, at this point in time, like, I gotta hurry up and post this shit. Like, genuinely. I'm just waiting for my fucking computer to process my shit and send it to my phone. But that album was so fucking beautiful. But anyway, man, I love y'all and I'll catch y'all in the next.